Yes, it is. I like how it starts. Recording in progress. Okay. All right, kids, welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. I am your host, Fearless Floyd. As always, thank you for joining my video. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, hit the like button. If you like it, share it. If you like it, hit the notification button, so you get update when I post new videos, which I'm trying to flood the market today, get as many as done as I can. So here we go. Today is Friday. Wow, it's Friday. Friday. July 16th, 2021. And I've produced a bunch of videos today. And you can tell by my shirt, if I'm wearing that shirt, I did them this Friday. Today's topic, we are going to talk about using what we call the byline. And when I say the byline, it would be a capital B, lowercase y, colon, and then your name. And there's a reason we use that. And I'm going to explain it to you. I just did a little search for it, and it's kind of hard to find any information regarding the usage and why it's used. But let's get to the gist of it, folks. And here we go. I'm going to share the screen. And this is what I pulled up. And this is from Stephen Chin. Shout out to Stephen Chin. He's Associate General Counsel at Proofpoint. I don't know what Proofpoint is. This is answered April 21st, 2017. And this is Mr. Chin's explanation. You'd need to see the whole block because it could either be the place where you put the name of the entity or where you sign your personal name. Most of the time, it's a signature in my experience. For instance, let's say Joe Smith is the CEO of Acme Inc., and he is signing a document. In example 1, parentheses, the most common in my experience, close parentheses, the block looks like this. Acme Inc., capital B, Y, colon, and there's a line. And then in brackets, it says Joe signs here. Name, colon, Joseph Smith, brackets, Joe types his name here, close brackets. It's, colon, ITS, colon, CEO. But it could be example 2, by, which is the byline, BY with a colon, Acme Inc. Joe writes the name of the company in brackets. Signature, colon, with a line, Joe signs here. Name, colon, Joseph Smith. It's CEO. There are other variations, but these are the most common I've seen. Okay, and the answer is not substitute for professional legal advice. Of course, it's not legal advice. We're just showing you stuff, trying to educate you. That's it. It's education. For entertainment purposes only. Okay. If used appropriately, a byline indicates that the person executing a document is signing on behalf of someone else. You wouldn't be signing on behalf of your artificial person or your straw man or your corporation, would you? Maybe, probably. A corporation can either enter into contract that binds only the corporation and not the people associated with the corporation, owners, officers, employees, etc. However, though a corporation is a fictional person, it doesn't have the physical ability to actually sign a document. Did you get that? Did you hear that? Let me repeat that, okay? However, though a corporation is a fictional, quote, person, unquote, it doesn't have the physical ability to actually sign a document because it needs an underwriter or a surety or a grantor or a guarantor, okay? Someone signs on its behalf. The by in front of the signature line indicates that the person executing the contract is signing on the corporation's behalf. Similarly, people in a fiduciary relationship to another party, i.e. guardians, trustees, etc. The byline in front of the signature indicates they are executing the document on a third party's behalf and not for themselves. They actually left out a word. Thank you, Beverly Tim, who has a Juris Doctorate of Law from Wake Forest University School of Law. Thank you, Beverly. Nice picture, by the way. No, let's see what that says. She's a freelance editor and proofreader. Okay, all right. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Let's see. We have Dan Sarfati, outside general counsel, corporate IP at Sarfati Corporate. So he worked himself. Juris Doctorate from Florida International University College of Law. I'm sure y'all wonder why I know all this stuff. Just like looking at it because I did my research. I actually studied law. I actually read a couple books, one or two or 1,000. Yeah, exactly. So these are, oh, I need to read it. The person's name typed in the byline specifically identify who the signatory to the contract, presumably authorized to bind the company or corporation, which is a party to the agreement. Okay, that's kind of where your notice to principal doctrine, restatement second, section 3 comes in. Notice to principals, notice to agent, notice to agent, notice to principal. So that's the byline. All right. So let's see. We've got some related questions here. Let's see what this one says. No, bye. Okay. There you go. This is a good looking one right here. This is from Richard Nathan, jurisdictional law, University of Southern California, Gould School of Law, 1978. So he's been around for a hot minute. Where I work, we have 4 lines where the signature goes, where the party signing is not signing as an individual, but as a representative of a company, an agent, authorized representative, et cetera, et cetera. It usually appears like this: name of the company signing the contract, by, signature line, print name, so they can actually read who signed the instrument, because most people's signatures, which is really their autograph, they don't know, because this would actually be a printed name, and then you'd print it down here again. So yeah, it's people are so miseducated, dumbed down, and institutionalized. Yeah, and then here's your title, so whatever title you retain or want to be, and then the date that you executed said signature. Sometimes we use the word "its" instead of title. It is intended to designate what position the signer holds at the company in order to give evidence that this person is authorized to sign on behalf of the company. To clarify, the word title or the word "its" is more, it is where the person signing puts his name of his or her position with the company. It should be that he or she represents. So if the vice president of the company is signing, that person would identify him or herself as its vice president by writing vice president next to its. That makes sense. The line with by at the beginning is where you write your signature. Okay. And this is pretty much just more of the same. Okay. There's another one, pretty much mimics the one I just showed you. So we're going to stop sharing that. I'm going to stop sharing. I don't like to share. Oh, not what I was looking for. Nope. Let's That's the other one. So I need to share screen. All right, so okay. See right here, I have by, BY colon, and then I have my name. Okay. So why am I putting a by here and printing my signature, my appellation? There's a reason for that. Okay. Because in this particular case, that this application, that's my applicant's affirmation is connected to, okay, is it's basically abbreviation of this guy right here, Floyd Pleasant Tarvin IV, the all capital name. It's actually Floyd P. Tarvin. So that's why I put this, because I am the authorized representative. Now, let's get into that authorized representative stuff, okay? Now, right here, you see my byline, you see my signature, you see the copyright. Of course, it's in red because I'm signing in blood. That's the flesh and blood living man. Now, this is what's called microprinting, okay? And if you go look at all your payroll checks and or your personal checks, you are going to find microprinted lines on those checks, okay? Generally, it's going to have a repetitive line of authorized representative, authorized representative, authorized representative, authorized representative. And purchase you one of these little babies. There we go. This is the magnifying glass with a light, so you can get down there. And you can actually read that microprint. That's why I have that handy, so I can read the fine print. You ever heard that? Read the fine print. Nobody wants to read it. Get you one of those. They're cheap. Anyway, so what do I have in mind and why do I have it? Authorized representative, okay, which means I am authorized by power of attorney under this appellation to control, sign for, operate, maneuver, anything that has to do with any variation, abbreviation, with or without the suffix of this name. Okay, secured party. That means I have filed a UCC1 financing statement, as this appellation is the secured party, and all variations, abbreviations, and derivatives of this name are the debtors. And it is signed without recourse to me, which also can say without prejudice, which means under the Texas Business Commerce Code, section 1.308, that all my rights are reserved. Let's get that in some normal viewage. Am I at 100%? I don't even know. But you can see, you can barely make out that that's actually some verbiage underneath there. But as you blow it up, you can see it. That's the max right there. So, and of course, here it is again. By authorized representative, secured party, signed without recourse to me, Texas Business Commerce Code, section 1.308, all rights reserved. Okay. That's the byline. That's how you should always put this into your instruments. Always sign your name like this, printed in any ink but black. Please don't use black ink. Try to avoid it. Try to carry a blue pen with you at all times. You know, you can, put what, for this particular instrument, I'm the applicant movement. I'm also a civilian because I'm not inside the military jurisdiction of United States. I'm an American state national, which I've gone through, and I'm a proud Muskogee Wind Clan Creek Nation Indigenous American. So I retain dual citizenship in these United States of America. And I'm on 1234 Easy Street in Houston, Texas. And here's a zip code that you can use in lieu of your actual military jurisdictional zip code. So wanted to run through that and show you what we call the byline and why you should use it. And, I want to show you some educated peoples who actually went to 4 years of college and then went to 3 to 4 more years of law school. So you could hear their own testimony on that and not mine, because, I did not go to college for a college education, and I did not go to law school, and I do not have a bar license, nor have I ever taken the bar exam. And I'm not going to be part of that circle. Okay. Have I litigated? Absolutely, yes. Been there, done that, have the scars, have the labels. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. I hope I taught you something, that you become more educated and enlightened. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you like what you've heard, subscribe to my channel so you can watch the rest of my videos, and hit that notification button so you can get notified when I do post more. If you need to contact me, fearlessfloydshow@yahoo.com. Hit that chat. Do whatever you like. Please share this video with as many people as possible. Friends, families, co-workers, enemies, you name it, man. Toss it at them. Hopefully you can educate them and enlighten them, put them on the path to glory, because that's what we're all seeking. Freedom, peace, and to capture those monetized contracts, bonds, stocks, accounts that are going on behind the scenes, controlled by governments, corporations, Wall Street, Depository Trust Clearing Corporation, BlackRock, et cetera, et cetera. Which reminds me, somebody was supposed to call me tonight, and we were going to discuss the GMEI or GMEI utility.org accounts. And I've yet to hear from him. He was actually supposed to call me night before last. So he's been a little shaky. But, one of these days, I'm going to get one of you guys. Y'all are going to give me some information, and we're going to connect the dots, and we're going to put it all together. And then I'm going to come on this channel, and I'm going to present you step by step how we can get those back. Okay. I'm not throwing a carrot out in the road, so don't hold me to that. I'm not saying I'm going to and I can. I'm saying one day, hopefully, I can get the information. I can present it to you once I complete the process myself. So I know it's bona fide. I know it'll work. That's where we're at. Thanks for watching the video. It's been a pleasure hanging out with me on this Friday night, or this weekend if you watch the video later. Thank you again. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe I got this many people watching and subscribing. Blows me away. I will be hopefully interviewing a very special guest tomorrow. May do it live. I may record it. I think I might do it live. So without further ado, thank you again for joining the Fearless Floyd Show, and good night. I can end the video.